Hi guys, it's Adam here. Update for you on BinBot Pro. I've continued trading with X-Profit. I placed a few trades this morning. I had it running while I recorded the video that I put on this morning. If you haven't seen that video yet, it's just an update on Cloud Token. Just go into my videos. It's the last video I put on before this one. So I ran it for about an hour. It was on X-Profit, which is this robot here. And they are the results that I had this morning. Just refresh that. So as you can see, I had one losing trade. The third trade lost. I started the morning with 31,940, so just under 32,000. Currently at just under 42,000. $10,000 profit in basically an hour's worth of trading. Was it an hour? Start time 9:53 to 10:53, just over an hour. This is my binary cent account. Go to closed, and that's today. That's today into the 16th. There's the 6 trades, and put this up because a lot of people question, I don't believe they're your trades, and I've had quite a few negative comments in the past. I should do this more often, but I don't feel like I need to prove myself every single time. So upside down, by the way. So the first trade is at the top to the last trade at the bottom, whereas on there it's vice versa. First trade at the bottom and then last trade at the top. But as you'll see, they're all exactly the same. Start time, end time, the investment amount, and the payout it all matches up. It's all exactly the same. So that's the trades that I've placed today. If you just go back to open, got nothing open at the moment, as you can see. Also, if you have a look, guys, if you want to use an economic calendar, investing.com, totally free. If you go up to a little flag here, try that again. You can just select what country you're in, so it alters the time for you, so you're looking at the right time. So I've gone to the economic calendar. There's nothing happening at the moment. I've just had a little look because I wanted to place a couple of trades. And if I scroll down, where am I? There we go. The bottom few. These two on the US dollar at 4:30. It's now 20 to 5. So any major sort of, well, I say major volatility, it's only one bull news anyway, but any volatility should have sort of started to settle out by now. Trades are placed this morning, as you can see. There was no news really till around midday. That was on Brazil, then 1:30 on the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. So quite a steady day today. Good day for trading. And it's quite simple. Like I say, you go to there, you select the robot, which at the moment I'm using X-Profit. I started this, guys, if you remember, with a balance of $1,000, recommended balance of $2,000, but it unlocks the robot with $1,000. And all you do is click run, and it will pick a trade for you. Normally takes a minute to 2 minutes to open the first trade, sometimes a bit faster, and they take 7.5 minutes to close. And then what you find after the first trade, it opens a trade every 10 minutes. So, guys, if you want to take a look at BinBot Pro, the links are down below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for updates. If you don't like my videos, guys, I'm not bothered. I'm not offended, but don't watch them. Don't watch them and then, make shitty comments and give me thumbs down. Just don't watch them. Why waste your life? Anyway, that aside, there we go. Trade placed. So it takes a few seconds to come off the balance there. There we go. And you'll see the balance matches up there. And this is the open trade here, Euro GBP. And, oh, fuck, it's plummeted as soon as it's put the trade on. Although it does seem to be a bit of a climb, so hopefully that'll recover. In fact, it's actually spiked as the trade's opened. Just spiked up, the trade's open, then it's plummeted. Hopefully that'll recover. Otherwise, this is the issue with BinBot Pro. Bigger your balance, the bigger your hit if you lose a trade. But Yeah, if you see today's what have we got there? 5 out of 6. What's that? 87%. 5 out of 6. I can never remember. 83%. It's over 80% in the money. Anyway, let me just work it out. 5 divided by 6. 83.33%. In the money. If I just refresh now, it should put that trade at the top there. That's the one that's open. And yeah, it's pulled back up already. So I think this is going to bling about. I think this might be quite a close one, to be honest with you. I am going to turn it off because I quite often forget to keep an eye on it when I start uploading videos and things. I tend to forget. Just wanted to basically show again. Get a lot of people asking me about different settings on BinBot Pro. I've been using X Profit now for about 5 weeks, and as you can see, I'm 40,000 in profit, to exception of this trade that's open. So 10 grand a week thereabouts. But over the last week and a half, it's sort of boomed because the trades are bigger, the profit's bigger. So you're getting a higher return on your trades. The other thing, get asked a lot what times. I trade between 9 and 5 normally, but again, checking the economic calendar. I don't trade any specific time, but it's normally between 9 and 5, and I work it around the economic calendar. I tend not to trade at the weekends, although I have used BinBot Pro in the past, using my own robot, which was the Bitcoin robot. If you want to know more about that, ping me an email. I'll perhaps do some videos on that. I'll recreate the robot and do some more videos on it. It's very, very, very simple, quite honestly. So yeah, it's holding above the line at the moment, but we'll see. Yeah, so trading times between 9 and 5 as a rule. I use X Profit. Like I say, I started with this robot with $1,000. You can unlock the robots from 250, but you can only use from number 4 downwards. So anything with a recommended balance of 500, you can unlock the robot with $250. But obviously your trades will grow very, very slowly because you're starting with a $25 trade, which would return you, as a rule, between the return on them. Let's just see what the return on that is. So only 60% you see the return on that at the moment. So between 60 and 80% as a rule. If you're trading at $25, 60% of that would be 12. Oh fucking hell, $15. So you'd have, if you start with 250, your return would be 25.40. You'd be there, $265 off your first winning trade. So not huge amounts. It does take quite a while to build if you start with a lower balance. Obviously, if you start with 1,000, your first trade would be $100. So your return on that would be sort of 60 quid. So you can see the build, and obviously every trade that you place, every winning trade gets added onto the total, and then the next trade would be with an extra $60 on, so it would be 100 not a great deal, but $106 trade. And it does build quite quickly when you start at a higher level. So if you do start at 250, don't expect massive results over the first couple of weeks. Slow and steady wins the race. Other rules: if you lose a couple on the bounce, turn the robot off. Full stop. Turn the robot off. Because, like I say, if I were to lose 2 trades now, it would be a $7,000, nearly $8,000 hit. So you then need to win 3 trades to be back in the money. The flip side of it is, if you have a couple of winning trades, when I'm at this level here now, so as you can see, that's a trade of 4,170. That returns $6,500. So that would be $2,500 profit on one trade. Now, to be honest with you, I'd be perfectly happy with one trade at $2,500 every single day, but unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that. You're kind of a toss of a coin on a win or lose if you're trading binary. That's exactly what it is. You're betting on up or down, and all it takes is one little movement, like I showed when that trade first opened and plummeted down. I don't want to tempt fate, touch wood. It looks like this is going to come in the money, but like I say, it could just plummet, but it did pick the trade correctly, as I said. Only marginal, but there's a slight incline, and you can see that it's working all the way up to the top right from the bottom left. And pretty sure if you went onto investing.com and looked at the calendar for the chart for the day for we're on Euro GBP, you'd probably see a steady incline throughout the day, or at least over the last couple of hours. So yeah, if you do want to take a look, if you're not sure about settings and times, feel free to email me, adam@simplestrategies.org.uk, and I'll help you out. But the basis of it is between 9 and 5, cross-check with the economic calendar, and if you have 2 losing trades on the bounce, call it a day, or at least turn the robot off and come back a couple of hours later. Give it a chance. Just don't go chasing your losses. On the flip side of that as well, set yourself a target. So, if you've got, I don't know, say in my situation here, I've had a great day today, and if this comes in the money now, I'm going to be, 13 grand up, 12 grand up on the day. It can't possibly spike down that much. It can't possibly dip down that much now. Very nearly there. I must have waffled for a bit because that's a 7.5 minute trade. There we go, boom, in the money. So 44 grand, so just over 12 grand profit today. Absolutely amazing. BinBot Pro is one of my favourites. Like I said before, it's been going for 2 or 3 years now. Been using it a long time. It is consistently profitable. Don't get me wrong, I've had losing days where, like I say, first couple of trades I've lost, but I've stopped. And I haven't gone chasing my losses. And as I was saying, the other end of the scale, set yourself what you'd be happy with. So if you have 5 winning trades, don't start getting greedy, thinking, well, I'll just go for number 6. Stick with 5 winning trades. If you have 5 winning trades, if you start with $1,000, your return would be, I don't know, 5 winning trades between 60 and 80 quid on each one. Say 70 quid, and upwards, because your 5th trade would be a lot higher than your first trade. Your return would be about $300 to $400 profit from 5 winning trades. So, set yourself your tops and bottoms, you take profit and your stop loss. You set them personally, set them in your head, and stick to them. And guys, never ever just leave the robot running. Don't turn it on and bugger off. Like I say, I've done it a couple of times when I'm actually at the computer. I go over to start doing something else and I forget about it. It's the most dangerous thing you can do. Just leave an auto trader running. Some auto traders you can select with, like Callaway Crypto System and Crypto Masterbot, which I'm going to be updating on. You can select the number of trades that you want it to place. So, not so bad with something like that. You can say to it, maximum of 3 trades or 5 trades to be placed today, and it'll place the 3 or 5 trades, and then it'll turn the auto trader off. Whereas with BinBot, you have to turn it off manually, which is that button there, as I said, back on X profit, the run or stop button. So, as you can see, $44,200. Let's just update that there. That open will turn to 1 at the top. So there we go. 6 out of 7 winning trades today. Not going to trade any more on anything at all today. Well, it's a bit late now anyway, but I might come back on and just update you a little bit on Crypto Masterbot or Callaway, one of the two, and I'll do the other one tomorrow. So yeah, absolutely awesome day's trading. We've gone from just under 32,000 to 42,200, $12,200 profit in 1 day of trading. Well, 1 day, just about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half of trades being placed. So yeah, guys, if you want to take a look, links are down below, and I will catch you in the next video. Don't forget, guys, thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Take care.